You ready, Bryan?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
A pleasant good afternoon, good morning, good evening to all my SOS family all around the world. Welcome to Strictly Business. I'm your host for today, Mr. Bryan Barry, filling in for our host, Mr. Julian Rolax. As you all know by now, Mr. Rolax is in Curacao. You know, he's over there doing some politics himself. He's over there spreading his knowledge, trying to incite, helping a young party come up and win the elections over there. So Mr. Rolax, best of luck to you and the team over there. Keep up the good work. So today, you know, is another wonderful day in Sunshine City. So call up a friend, call up a family member, call up a neighbor and tell them, listen, tune in right now to SOS Radio 95.9 FM and listen to Strictly Business. Before we continue, of course, it's time to thank all of our wonderful sponsors that we have. First, you know, if you have any dirty clothes lying around, it's Saturday or it's Sunday, and maybe yourself or your wife or your better half is a little too tired and you don't want him to wash any clothes, listen, we have a place for you. Go and visit Easy Laundry and Dry Cleaning right in Dutch Quarter, where you can go and get your clothes clean, get your clothes dry clean, get your clothes washed by the professionals. They also do pickups and drop-offs, of course, so give them a call today at 721-580-7061. That is Easy Laundry and Dry Cleaning in Dutch Quarter. Phone number is 721-580-7061. Also, we'd like to thank our good friends at the St. Martin Harbor and Holding Company, where you know by now if you're looking for a place that you can go and hang out and have a drink, get some lunch, go to the beach, go and visit the Walter Plant Square. Go with the family, go with some friends and have a great time. Also, we'd like to thank our good friends at GEBE, our water and electricity company. As always, we thank you so much for being on board, GB. We also know we have the many different tiki huts located around the island on the Dutch side. If you're driving around the afternoon, you want to grab a big, a little lunch. You want some jerk chicken, you want some jerk pork, you want some peas and rice, you want some chicken and Johnny cakes, you know we have a tiki hut for you. There's a tiki hut across by Aki Supermarket right there on the Illage Road. You can go and visit that one there. Also, we have another tiki hut. The name is Irie Caribbean Tiki Hut in ColeBay, right across the movies, where you have a delicious menu, delicious lunch. Actually, right now for the month of September, they're open only in the evening from 5 p.m. to 2 a.m. So if you're looking for that late night meal, that late night lunch, you can go and visit the Irie Caribbean Tiki Hut. Give them a call today at 721-522-6938. That is the Irie Caribbean Tiki Hut in ColeBay, 721-522-6938. And you know we also have a tiki hut across by Beach Plaza Casino. Now we would also like to thank another sponsor, La Dolce Vita Italian Restaurant in Port de Plaisance, Princess Casino. Go there for great Italian food, nice dining experience, nice atmosphere. Give them a call today at 721-544-4311. That is La Dolce Vita Italian Restaurant in Port de Plaisance, Princess Casino. Give them a call at 721-544-4311. Let's also thank our good friends at Nagico Insurances. You know, for any insurance you need, whether it's health insurance, car insurance, boat insurance, go and visit our good friends at Nagico Insurance as well. That is all our amazing sponsors. And of course, we thank you so much for being on board with us, Strictly Business. Today's topic, today's program, what can I bring for you? What can I educate you on? What can I tell you today? I believe a vital topic we need to discuss today is local entrepreneurs and supporting local businesses. As you can see, as many of our sponsors, we have the little tiki huts. Those are local businesses. Those are locals that you should go and support. Whether it's someone from St. Martin, someone from one of our neighboring islands, the Caribbean, That's the backbone of our economy. So I would like to just dive into the menu. Let's dive into the menu of Irie Caribbean Tiki Hut. Right now, you can go get a lot of different juices as well. If you're thinking healthy juices, that's a great place that you can go and visit. If you're a health conscious buff like myself, you like to go to the gym early in the morning, that's why the gyms are open 5 a.m. Some open 5 a.m. until 8, 9 at night. We have to be health conscious, right? And take care of our bodies. Let's look at some of the juices that we can find by Irie Caribbean Tiki Hut. They have, of course, okra juice. Just the name alone, you hear okra, wow, how much benefits and what that can do for your body. A lot of antioxidants as well. We have also carrot juice that you can get there. They have beet juice that you can get there. They have pumpkin juice, builds a strong back, They have a peanut juice, a peanut blend. Oh my goodness, I'm not thinking about it. Peanut juice is so good for us. Of course, they have the lemonade and the other variety of juices. So if you're thinking about going there when they open from 5 p.m. you say, listen, I want a good healthy juice, or maybe you just want to mix up, you want them to blend something up for you, I'm sure they can do that for you as well. So go and visit there if you're thinking about health conscious, you want a great tasting juice. Now let's look at the authentic cuisines that you can find at Irie Caribbean Tiki Hut. They have the Jamaican jerk pork, the Jamaican chicken. They have the steamed fish and the bami. They also have something I know most people know they call festivals. They have that as well. They have the roast fish. They have the roast sweet potato, people. They have the banana, I don't know how you really pronounce this, the banana paise. They have the conch salad. They have the jerk conch. They have, of course, the chicken and Johnny cake. They have roti and curry. And of course, listen, they have different kinds of soup. All kinds of soup that you can think of. Go there, see their menu, and see what they have for you. You see, so it's very important to go out there and look for local businesses. We're thinking lately and we're talking about being an independent country and what we got to do. One of the foundations that we have to get is supporting the local entrepreneurs out there, the local businesses. We all know it's not easy running your own business. You have to put a lot more time. Sometimes when people are sleeping, you're still in your business setting up for the next day. You're trying to come up with some kind of promotion to keep the people coming to your establishment. So I want to encourage our St. Martin people out there, whether it's a local grocery, a local restaurant, a local bakery, or even, as you can see, we're here in a local radio station, SOS 95.9 FM. Any advertisements that you need, anything that you're looking for, before you go to the others, come to the locals. That's what you should do in your little island, in your country. That's how we build each other up. We keep saying that we need both hands to clap. One hand helps the next. We keep saying that. But now it's time for us to start practicing that, people. Really show your patriotism and go out there and start supporting each other. Of course, we welcome foreign businesses. We welcome the others that come here. But for us to survive, for us as a people to get along, for us as a people to move forward, we have to start thinking, listen, whatever I need, which local person do I know or can I contact, can I get a hold of that can help me out? Whether it's a local contractor, someone local with a truck, whatever it is. We are here and we need to help each other locally to move forward if we're looking to be an independent country. And of course, we welcome the extra hands that come here that make St. Martin their home. We welcome them because they are added value. But we need to start to help each other, look out for each other. One of our sponsors as well that I didn't mention, which is, is the Video Block in French Quarter. Another local company, people. I mean, right now it's a dying business. Think about movies, thinking about DVDs. Everyone is on the internet. Everyone is streaming. Everyone is looking for different sites. Sometimes they don't even care the quality of the movie. The quality of the movie is online. They don't care if they see someone passing across the screen. They don't care if the audio isn't good. People are just looking for free stuff going online, any way they could save a quick buck. But listen here, people, the video block in French Quarter has been there now since what, 1994. We've been there. That's what with VHS cassettes. You know, we changed the name. It's now the Video Block. It used to be Buck and a Half Video Store back then. And now since 1999 till 2016, presently, it's now the Video Block. But this is the only DVD store that you can still find what? Video cassettes. Can you imagine that? You can still go there and you can find VHS cassettes today. I know some of the young people are asking themselves, no, what is video? All they know is DVD, USB. But there you can go. It's like antiques, but they're still there. They still work. And I have customers, you know, come at the Video Block and they're looking for VHS cassettes. Why? Because they either in the past they bought a TV that had the, you know, the video VHS built in, or they have a video and DVD in one. And some people are still looking for like old movies that they can watch on VHS. Old still works. It's just we as a population, we as a community, the world, we advance. We move on to bigger and better. So if you still want to be, you're still looking for some old school stuff, listen, the Video Block in French Quarter has that. And what is a good service that you can find as well at the Video Block is anyone that has VHS cassettes. You have your wedding, you have an anniversary, you have whatever special event that you have home and you have it there put down on VHS, but maybe you don't have a video player anymore. What we do as well, we transfer from VHS cassettes, we transfer that to DVD. So we bring you up to date. So you don't have to just leave it there at home and you know you're thinking about watching those memories again. We can put from VHS, transfer it to DVD for you again for a great low price. That's what it's all about. It's all about providing a service for the community. Now, of course, you know, there's many different new movies. If you go to the cinemas here, every Thursday, there's a new movie that's coming out. So we're all about entertaining ourselves as a community, you know, free up your mind, relieve stress. Guess what? At the Video Block in French Quarter, every Thursday, every single Thursday for the past years, every single Thursday, there's new movies. There's a new release. You know, whether it's 5, 6, 7 new movies, you can come at the Video Block and you're guaranteed to find something new to watch every single Thursday. Of course, for a great price, you can buy some movies there as well. If you want your movies on USB, because people are now transitioning from DVD, they don't want to, you know, there's not enough space at home, it's taking up too much space. They say, listen here, I have a hard drive, I have a USB key, and I want to transfer movies on that as well. Guess what? We provide that service as well at the Video Block in French Quarter. So we're catering to you guys. Now, of course, lately, if you want to play video games, we mentioned before, PS3 games, PS4 games, Xbox One games, you could also find those at the Video Block. A variety and a nice little selection. Of course, what we do as well, if we don't have something that you want, the Video Block, we pre-order. We do special orders, meaning you want a video game that you don't see there, we can do that for you. You want a certain movie that probably we don't have in stock, we can get that for you. So it's all about service. You know, I believe in giving a quality service to the community, right? So if you want to visit the Video Block, you're thinking movies, think Video Block, 5:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Monday to Saturday. Come and visit us in French Quarter, Rue Corralita, Arnold Shopping Center, number 7. We are there for the community. That's what it's all about, providing a great service. Now, local businesses as well. Local barber shops. You know, look for a local barber shop and go there and get your hair cut. The last program we had, I was asking us, can't we cut hair as well? You know, I could remember growing up, in French Quarter itself. I had at least minimum two, 3 friends that I used to play sports with, play basketball with and whatnot, and they used to cut my hair. I could remember going by their house, sitting on their porch, and these guys, you know, there's always cutting hair is like a skill. Most people, I believe, who can cut hair are ones who know to draw. You know, if you have that talent and you can see things and you can vision and you're a great drawer, listen, Being a barber is something that probably is a skill that probably you never tried, but you can get very good at it because you have the eye for detail. You know, you want to do a little design, or you can see a nice fade, you want to try all your own thing. I have my own personal friends. That's what they used to do. Cut here, we play ball, then we go by them, we sit on the porch, they have the, you know, their machine that you go and you buy, and we practice, we do different designs and whatnot. And trust me, they didn't come out good all the time. But, you know, next time they're going to say, listen, I remember what I did wrong. It's all about practice, getting better at your skill. And then all of a sudden you see these guys, they were great. But many of them, they didn't see. Well, as you can see right now, there's so much barbershops on St. Martin, but we as locals, we didn't see that as a income. We didn't know, and we didn't realize that you could actually make money cutting hair. If you sit down and you think about it today, you can make a lot of money cutting hair. Because most guys like myself, you're a business person, you want to look presentable every single day. So most of us, we tend to go to the barbershop maybe every week minimum, or every other week. You know, you want to get a shape up, or you want a full fade and whatnot. So you have to go and you either pay that barber. Back then, it used to be like $3 for a shape up. Now it's like $5, $7. Back then, to get a haircut, you know, $5, $6. Now it's like $15. You know, so as you can see, the cost of inflation, everything is going up. Even as a barber, the prices went up, because before you can get a full haircut for $10. Now it's $15. You know, so there is money to be made being a barber. So go out there and support these guys. Support the local barbers, you know, if you can't do it yourself. Because I know people as well, they tend to cut their own hair. You know, if it's just a sleek, nice cut that you want, everything one level, guys go out, they buy a machine, they cut their own hair. They maybe go to the barber still probably for a proper shape up, a proper lineup. You know, so go and find a particular barber. And that brings me on a little topic. We have to be productive at times. You know, there's people I know, they only have one barber. I find that's hilarious for me. One particular barber. So when you go to that barber and you have things to do, and that barber is busy, you're going to sit there and you're going to wait an hour, 2 hours, or you're going to go come back. I see it happening all the time because you have one particular barber. True story. As you can see, I got a fresh haircut. I went to the barber yesterday, and my barber, he's busy with someone else. The other barber is out, and now there's this new guy. You know, I always have to end up going by the new guy sometimes. Be like, really? Who this dude is? Can he cut hair? But for me, listen, if he's in a barber shop, he have on the stuff and he's saying he's a barber, listen here, let's go. I'm gonna take his word for it. I'm gonna go sit down, pay him his money and whatnot, and tell him what I want. He fixed me up. As you can see, hey, I ain't looking bad. This is a new barber, because I don't have time to be sitting there hours wasting. He was available, he was free. I said, listen guy, you're new, do what you gotta do, this is what I need, and new barber cut my hair. So now when I go to that barber shop, I know for sure I have 1, 2, 3 of them that are sitting there. Who's ever available, that's who's gonna cut my hair, because I'm productive. I don't have time to be sitting there doing anything on your phone playing, and I have things to do. So it's just to tell you guys, be productive. You know, that brings me to the next topic. How can we be more productive in St. Martin? How can we be more productive in life in general? I mean, we have to set the right example for who? For our children, for our kids. If your children are coming home and by the time you reach home, they see what you do, they see your routine, guess what? That's what they think is being a productive life. You say yes, you went out and you're busy working, you come home and you're tired, but yet still that child want to see what is mommy and daddy doing on a regular basis. If it's 6, 7, 8, 10 hours watching TV, that's not being productive. You know, if all they see you doing is watching TV all the time, or playing games, and you know there's things to do, but you tend to put it on the side. You tend to say, listen, mommy is tired, mommy work all day, and mommy ain't have time to help you with your homework, mommy ain't have time to read a book for you, mommy ain't have time to carry you play football, mommy ain't have time, or daddy ain't have time to help you do anything because daddy is always tired. That's what they're going to think the norm of life is. Go out, work, come home and say you're tired. Who's helping the children? Who is putting them to the next level of, listen, after you go home, after you go to work and you come home, listen, daddy worked all day, daddy had so much to do, listen, daddy needs an hour, the most, a nap, and daddy's going to get up and help you with your homework. You need me to test you, or you need me to go over your maths with you, that's what daddy and mommy is there to do. Don't leave it all up to the kids, because once the children see that you're laid back, guess what? They're going to be laid back as well. They're going to come home and your question is going to be, you have any homework? No, I finished my homework already. Because they want to relax too. Just how you go to work, for them work is going to school. Huh? Keep that in mind. Children feel when they go to school, they're harassed, the sun is hot, either they walk home or whatnot. When they come home, they want to do homework. Because they see you come home, you relax. They want to relax too. They feel when they go to school is when they do their work. When they're in class is when they learn. But learning starts at home. Practice and whatnot supposed to be at home. You have to show them, listen, I went work, I come home, I'm tired, I rest, and now I'm here to help you. Keep them on their toes. We want them to be productive people, productive citizens. So show them and teach them a routine of what you have to do. Make sure this is done before we go and relax. You know, make sure certain things are done before we go and relax and watch a movie and whatnot. All of those things come after. We have to keep this in mind. I tell my son this all the time. There's a time and place for every single thing in life. There's a time and place for it. There's a time for us to go play football. There's a time for us to go to the beach. There's a time for us to just chill out, play basketball, clean up the house, wash the dishes. There's a time for every single thing. That's what you have to teach them. Give them a time period. Now, the most important thing that we know for them is school, learning. So there's a time for that. When vacation done, guess what? It done. There's no more just relaxing. When school time is now, is because, listen, there's a time for this. Report card is going to come, and every single report card you want it to be improved the best. So there's a time to learn, there's a time to play, there's a time to have fun. Teach them that, instill that in them. Let them become productive citizens in our society. I hate it. I just really hate it. Any child passes me on the road and don't say good afternoon, or they come and they see you in a place, they don't say hello, good afternoon, because somebody isn't teaching them that. Why? Because that person, mommy or daddy or the guardian, is too busy working, too busy doing other things. And sometimes you figure and you see the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, because sometimes even grown-ups, big people, we do the same thing. They come in and they ask you a question about this and that, but wait, I didn't hear good afternoon. I didn't hear good evening. And trust me, in my establishment, in my business, you're going to hear that from me. There's no way you're going to walk in SOS 95.9 right now, walk up to Billy D and say, Billy D, you do this and you do that for me. But wait, you and Billy D, you live in the same house. You understand? You saw him earlier? Some of us, we forget our manners before we ask what we want for certain things. We just quick to go open our mouths and say this and say that without saying first good morning and good afternoon. And then when we correct them, then they can just, oh yeah, sorry. Practice. If we keep practicing to be a certain type of person with the right mindset, we ain't gonna forget. We ain't gonna forget to do certain things. Alright? So keep being productive. Keep doing what you have to do and keep showing your children that right example, people. Okay? Keep doing that. And go out there and keep supporting your locals. Locals are the backbone of this economy. And don't be surprised when you see the local supermarket close up, or the local barbershop he close up, or even the local DVD store close. Don't be surprised. Why not? Because remember, if you don't support them, how can they be there to provide a service for you? We tend to be surprised, hey, XYZ closed. Were you going there giving them business? Or were you the ones outside criticizing? Remember, sometimes locals even have it harder trying to compete with a high market out there, trying to compete with the right prices. We know it. It's not easy being competitive out there. It's not. But that's why I encourage the locals, whoever you are, whatever business that you're in, I'm encouraging you, listen, be productive, be smart, come up with different incentives. That's the only way to keep your customers coming back. Come up with different ideas. Come up with different specials. Even though you may know maybe your prices are a little different than the person across the street or next door, but then you have to come up with different things that keeps your customers coming back. A reward program or something. There's many different attributes and things that you can do to keep your business active and keep your business going. Right? The Video Block and French Quarter, DVDs are going out of style, start to do USB. No USB, start to do hard drives. No more movies, start to do video games. I honestly have to always keep thinking on what next, what next, what next. Because you have to be thinking about tomorrow, and then the day after, and then next week. Because remember what I told you and teach you, business is all about profit. What can you do? What can you turn over to make that profit in anything that you decide to do? So let me encourage you as well to become an entrepreneur. You have a good job, great. You have a decent salary, great. But do you see yourself doing that now 20, 30 years from now? What is your plan B, your plan C? What are you going to sit back and retire on? Those are the questions you have to ask yourself. What can I do today to have a better tomorrow? Not for myself or for my family, for my grandchildren. What can I do to be more productive? What can I do to make more money? How can I become an entrepreneur? What is it that I can tap into that is not so difficult that I can turn over an extra dollar? Because we know the boss that you're working for, they getting rich or they making money. Eventually that boss is going to say, listen, I want to sell over my company. I want to stop. I want to close down. I'm sorry, I have to lay you off, whatever it is. Then where do you go? Do you go out and look for another job? Or do you say that's okay because I've been working on my plan B? I have my apartments, or I have my side business, I have a small business, I have a little, something going on. And now that you don't have a job, you can put extra more time working for yourself. Right? That's what you have to do in society. Make yourself a productive person. So that is our program today, people. I hope you enjoyed listening to Strictly Business with your boy here, Bryan Barry. I'm going to leave you with what I always say. That's about life. Life is all about choices. So be careful what you choose and who you choose. Because what? Time waits on no one. Till next time, this is Strictly Business. Take care.